All right, so go ahead and put the title and the objective in. We are factoring by grouping, and the objective is to factor higher degree polynomials by grouping. The first one, you'll notice right away that there are 4 terms. If there's 4 terms, go ahead and make the table that we've been making. And we'll fill in the table with 3n to the 3rd power, top left, bottom right, -8. The -12n squared and the 2n really could be flip-flopped. It doesn't make a difference there. Now we want to factor out. So from the top down, we could factor out a 3n squared, factor out a 2, a 1n, and we could factor out a -4, giving us a final answer of 3n squared plus 2 and n minus 4. The next one here, I'm going to switch it to x's here. So we got 4x to the 4th power minus 8x to the 3rd power plus 12x squared minus 24x. I just like the x's better than the q's. All right, here's what you notice on this one. And really, we should check this for all of them. Think of a number you can divide 4, 8, 12, and 24 by. So we're going to factor out a 4. We're also going to factor out a letter from each one of them. We'll factor out an x. What I've left over after I divide those out would be a 1x to the 3rd power minus 2x squared plus 3x squared minus 6. Oops, it would just be plus 3x. There we go. Minus 6. There we go. All right, the 4x, this part here, leave alone to the very end. Just almost ignore that to the end, then we'll tack it on. But the rest of it, though, we'll make our box, just like always. X to the 3rd minus 6, negative 2x squared, and 3x. Okay, from top down, we could factor out a x squared, a 3, an x, and a -2 is it. There we go. Now our final answer for this one, we'll put that 4x in front, followed by x squared plus 3, and then we have a x minus 2 on the back of that. And this is the last one. Really, the problem I want you to start with is this. 6x to the 3rd plus 19x squared plus 15x. I want you to know that the directions would just say factor. Now, when you think of a number between 6, 19, and 15 that they all could be divided by, there really isn't one. It would be the number 1. But letter-wise, we could factor out an x. So all of the x's get reduced by 1 power because we took out an x. All right, now this looks familiar. This is a trinomial where we use a box. And we know how to fill that in. But what's different is we need an AC number for this one here. My AC number is 6 times 15 or 90. A number that times each other gives you 90. But when you add them, gives you 19, or 9 and 10. So I'll put 9x and 10x into the box. Now I'll factor just like before. On the top here, I'd get 3x, a 5, a 2x, and a 3. With a final answer of, not forgetting the x from the very front of the problem, x parentheses, 3x plus 5, and 2x plus 3. There it is. All right, you really should be able to do any of the problems from 8.8. All right, good luck.